We're here at Auburn High School with Auburn football coach Dave Bates and his son Michael Bates, a senior quarterback. Michael is the State Journal Register's honorary captain for the all-area football team for 2010. Dave Bates, you know this young man very well in a lot of different ways. He's your son. He's been your quarterback the last few years. And I asked you this earlier, but again, talk about Michael's career as a whole. He went in there as a freshman, became starting quarterback. I don't know, was it, as far as just his career in general, did it surpass your expectations, or did you think, hey, he's capable of, having the career that he had?
Well, just watching him, maybe it's a little unusual compared to maybe some of the other quarterbacks I've had, because I've been watching him since he was in 5th grade as the quarterback for JFL. But I would say it was something just based on his pedigree and how he's kind of grown up, that we felt like it was something that he could be pretty good at. And I don't know if we have ever had any goals. We just wanted him to be as good as he could be, and I think he's done that over the last 3.5 years as our starting quarterback.
Michael, it's been talked about a lot of times, but growing up around football, around your dad as a coach, was there ever a time when you look back on it, ever a time where there was any doubt you were A, going to play football, and B, maybe be the quarterback?
Well, in 5th grade, I actually sort of wanted to be wide receiver, but then as we went in, we didn't really have a quarterback other than me and our grade, and the coach just said, hey, we'll put him there. And I think my dad sort of wanted me to play quarterback, so I started playing, and I actually wasn't the best in JFL probably until my 8th grade year, and that's whenever my body sort of caught up with my mind, because I always had the quarterback mentality, but I didn't have the arm or anything. And 8th grade is whenever our JFL team went undefeated, and then after that it just took off. And freshman year I got to start. Took off from there, I guess.
This particular season, you were a senior, and your dad talked about this. The fact that just being a senior, that's sort of a leadership role to begin with, and your quarterback also. I noticed before a lot of games, maybe all the games this year, you would take time before the team went out on the field to talk to the guys, fire them up. I mean, did you just feel like it was kind of your turn this year to have that kind of a role?
Oh yeah, definitely. And my sophomore year, record-wise, we had a better year than my senior year, but my senior year is the best year of my football career, just because of that. I was able to take the leadership role and be that leader and be voted captain of the team and stuff like that. That just means a lot more than the X's and O's and the stats and everything.
And Dave, and again, I asked you about this earlier, Michael. Being more of a vocal leader this year. I think maybe you said maybe that's not always totally his nature, but he just kind of took it upon himself this year a little more?
Well, I think so, because we always kind of talk as a program that it's a seniors team, and I think even the last few years when he wasn't the senior but had maybe a pretty significant role, he would kind of let the other seniors or other older kids maybe kind of take over as far as the leadership, and he just kind of follow along. But I think this year, it felt like he was the person or one of the top people, and that it was his turn to take that lead.
Mm-hmm. Michael, this season, your senior year, obviously you wanted to get a little farther in the playoffs. You ran into a very good Williamsville team in round 2. I don't know, did it take a little while to get past not just the end of the season but the end of your career, or did you kind of roll with the punches? I don't know.
I took it a lot better than I thought. My mom probably took it harder than I did. But I mean, it was one of those things that I had played in so many games, and so I look back on it, and not many people get to start quarterback all 4 years of high school. I mean, you could probably name a handful of kids and are on good teams. I made it to the playoffs 4 years, made it to the semis once, and never lost a first round game. I mean, there are a lot of positives that I look back on my senior year and say that I lost the second round. You can't look at it that way. You got to look at everything that's happened before then and all the positives on it, and there's a bunch.
Yeah. Was there, this particular year, a particular game that stands out? I mean, either for you personally or for the team as far as among the wins, any one that maybe stands out? I don't know.
Oh, well, the Williamsville game, obviously, because we got to win conference, and that was a big thing. We didn't win it last year as the first year, but Williamsville and Porter split it, so we wanted to be the first outright Sanglo conference champions, and we did that. But the Athens game probably sticks out for me, the regular season game, just because it was my first 400-yard performance, and it was the first time that our team went through adversity together and sort of fought through it. I mean, because we were down, I think at halftime or up by a little, and that adversity just shows you how much character we have on the team.
Yeah. Dave, and again, I asked you this a little earlier, but you've had this young man on the sidelines with you going back a number of years, way before his high school years as a ball boy and everything else. Again, is there just one particular thing you're going to miss the most about not having him there next season? Or
well, I would say it's probably, I don't know if there's one single moment. I just think it's maybe him being around, because he's been around for a long time, not just in high school, but even in junior high and elementary school. He was always around, somewhat close by, whether it be on the sidelines or riding a bus or whatever. And it will be a little different not having him, close by like I have for quite a while, actually.
Michael, by the same token, next year you're going to be playing in college somewhere. Is it going to be a little different, maybe being on the sidelines and turning to ask your coach something, and it's not this guy here?
Yeah, I've thought about that, and that's something in my college decision that I really want to think about, because I want the coach to be like a dad to me, just because that my dad has been a coach, and it'll be weird, definitely. I don't see how it wouldn't be weird, just because this program, this being on the sidelines and everything has been a part of my whole entire life ever since I can remember. I remember Friday night football games on Michael J. Potts Field. So it'll be weird, but it'll definitely help me for the next 4 years of my playing career.
Okay. Well, Dave Bates, Michael Bates, thanks a lot. Congratulations on a great year and a great career for Michael, and good luck in the future.
Thank you.